know the morons line. Alright. So this is how they harass us, yeah? Aviation, spraying nanoparticles, and they are broadcasting EMF. Right? This is high, this is very high. Alright, look at that. Alright. It's freaking high. Alright. It's coming from the Gwen Towers. So this is how they have to harass us. Alright. Gang stalking as usual. Alright. Windows down. WA2062B. Alright. Okay. The sync. The gang stalking is synchronizing. Alright. Simultaneously they will move. Okay. That's how they sync. Right. As you can see, there's no more. Alright. So they build the chip at the back of your head. Okay. Right, to nanoparticles. Right. So how they construct it to this EMF broadcasting, EEG scanning of the brains, and this is how they move the nanoparticles in your body. Okay. No one. All right. So this is how gang stalking has been done in Malaysia. This is all around the world. I'm not lying. So they're attacking my brother. Attacking, I mean, they've been doing this for a very long time. I'm documenting this event. False police records.
But in the future, every square inch of every city will be alive with intelligence. Because every street and every building will have a network of microcomputers built right into them. Dr. Chris Peaster calls it smart dust.
A smart dust particle, or mote, is a wireless sensor with sensing, computation, communication, and power in one package.
These all-in-one microcomputers will be small, very small.
The size of a mote today is about the size of a grain of rice. And we've shown that we can make the circuitry small enough and light enough that eventually it will be possible to make things that are on a sub-millimeter size scale.
Tiny specks of computer smart dust will form a vast invisible network that can help manage the infrastructure of even the largest city.
Smart cities in the future will take this low-power, inexpensive, small technology and basically distribute it everywhere.
These tiny computers record information about their surroundings, information they can send to other computers or to you. Smart dust on the tracks will monitor your commuter train so you know if it's running late. Potholes will be able to report themselves and warn your car, and you'll never have to wait for a radio traffic report again.
They're monitoring the flow of traffic and giving you alerts about what route is the right way to go to keep the traffic moving.
Bridges will get a coating of smart dust particles that can warn us when they detect stress fractures, helping avoid deadly collapses. But smart dust will also allow buildings and streets to recognize you and respond accordingly.
I think increasingly, the environment will respond to who we are and adapt in consequence.
The city will know where you are if you want it to.
Your workplace will know you. Smart dust at the entrance will boot up your computer. And smart dust embedded in the elevator doors will automatically ring your floor.
Smart dust is going to sense the environment and allow us to improve the way that we live our lives.
No matter how we live in the future city, it will be radically different.
2021, 2022, 1st of July. All right. Look at the camera. All right. Full day, spring. Time stopper. 69. All right, November the 30th. All right, November 30th at 7:24. Okay. our friend came already. Alright. So they know I'm editing already. Because I'm going to reveal the truth here. Everything I have to edit and reveal. Alright, this is what they use pulse microwave weapons. Okay. Alright. This government intervention. Alright. That's nanodust. November the 30th, 2021. There's nanodust spraying above the roof. Okay. That's a drone. That's a drone that blasts with microwave weapons, brain scanning and all that. This is a small bugger. The bigger one is here. Let me just show you the picture. That's one. That will be nanodust. Okay. And this one here, mothership of all. I saw it. I saw this thing came. It let go about five looking items just came up from it. Very fast it moved. It went to about 5 angles. It just released by itself. Okay. This is a big fella. This is a mothership. These are the entities they use. This is beyond our understanding. Yeah, this is government technology. Okay. So brain scanning. Yeah, my head has been scanned now. I can feel it. Okay. That's not a moon. The moon is not up yet. Okay. Alright. And this other fella. There's another one at the back. It came down. Came downwards. It went. So I'm splitting up like that. Okay. And one came here. Alright, one came here. And this is what is going to shoot me with pulse microwave weapons, I guess, to deteriorate my bones and muscles. Alright, this is what they don't tell you. Okay, this is the big fella. This is the big guy. Alright, that's a big guy. So I saw five of this came out. 5 of this. Alright, 5 of this. She's gonna be 8 now. She's getting late. So 5 of that fella here. Let go about 5 of that. I've seen it. Now this, I was standing here. If I went, took my phone, it came out. Okay. So 30th of November 2021. You don't get no fuckers passing by. No gang stalkers. Alright. So this is how they are plotting. We don't have the moon yet. Yeah. The moon is not up yet. The moon is not up yet. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Bozos. All these are gang stalkers. Okay. So this is what they do. So we'll have to advertise them. Yeah. This is what's killing my family. Alright. Okay. But before I wrap it up, we'll just take one gang stalking car. Alright, so BPL 9397. Okay? What is that? It's,
if we are evolving, then I certainly do not want to be controlled remotely by 5G, 6G systems, bringing in all sorts of others' agendas into my life and making me either, like most targeted individuals I know, they start out feeling crazy. They start out thinking they're demon possessed. They start out thinking they're fantasizing. And it takes them sometimes 2-3 years before they go, wait a minute, this could be technology that's making me this way. And they don't have anyone to talk to because, if they talk to their parents may call the psychiatrist, and then you end up in a mental hospital, and, you'll be diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic, wrong diagnosis. It's a very dangerous thing. And so if it can be done, and I think this is what they're trying to see that they can do it without you noticing that you are being taken over. I mean, some people write me who say, I had this terrible thought of killing my whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think those things. What is that? And I immediately say, well, yeah, that's what can happen. So you need to know the technology to some degree.
Absolutely. And that makes me think of these stories that we've seen where people have backtracked, and it has to do with the whole voice to skull technology, which the military has used for years.
Yeah.
And the idea that would get into a kind of a regular currency targeting domestic enemies is something that, would seem very far out to an average person. And yet there are examples of it. And if you're in circles like the kind of circles that we're in at times, you hear about it, and from people who've gone through it for years. What's a good definition of voice to skull?
It's a microwave hearing.
Right.
Microwave hearing goes all the way back to 1970. You send a carrier wave with a frequency on it that bypasses your ears and goes straight to the brain. And then if they have your evoked potential, it's a very important term, Daniel. If they have your evoked potential, and they usually gain these, according to Dr. Robert Duncan, a victim and creator of this technology, that usually is done by satellite. If they have your evoked potential, then they can immediately set up a conversation with you and start laying down what the AI system is saying, what an actual human operator on a monitor is saying to you. And now you are in the voice hearing category. One of the things that I've thought might not be such a bad idea is how people have these earbuds, and they have wireless iPhones, and they're all walking down the street. Sounds like they're talking to themselves, but they're talking to someone on their device, which is, is certainly not what I'm talking about with the voice to skull, but it looks like it. So a lot of people are hearing voices. Now, next step will be they won't need the device, and they'll be hearing voices that they've plugged into a transmission. Maybe they've activated something with their brain, and now they're hearing it. It's very similar. It's very similar because no one else nearby will hear it. It's microwave hearing. Mm-hmm.
That's very interesting. You could implant suggestions in a person. So a voice to skull microwave hearing situation, you could then place suggestions in a person's mind. And eventually it just becomes maybe the best kind of mind control.
Yeah, and I don't know even if it's suggestions. That's kind of too light a word. Directives would be better.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you are being targeted, whether you know it or not, you will have seen that if you don't do what the directives tell you, you will be in pain. Right. There's some part of you that knows that. And so, that's the key to targeted individuals is they initially try to please this voice and do what it says. But then they find out that doesn't really fly very far, and they'll still be in pain, and they'll still be tortured. So really, the recommendation of most targeted individuals is, to resist. and even though it hurts, and that's that's the disposition of, I would conservatively say, of at least 1.5 million people in the United States. I know there's got to be more, but I think this latest with the satellites up, the 5G satellites, and by the way, notice that I always say 5G, 6G. That's very important.
Yeah.
A lot of people think it's only 5G and we don't have 6G yet. That's not true. All 5G systems are in tandem with 6G systems. It has to be, because they are beginning the penetration of all brains.
WFN 4006 4126. Right? That's how they're talking us. Usually they're waiting for us. Alright. A few cars followed us. Alright, so I'm gonna take this car. So this girl followed us all the way. Okay? And that's how they navigate to GPS. Alright? See that how they navigate? Okay? I came out of McDonald's. This is all the time. Alright? Don't run away, PDRM. You're gonna get it from me. You're gonna get it. Think what? Today is an exposure for kids. I'm a stalker. I'm a stalker. Expose you all soon. Very, very soon. WFN 8904. Alright, that's how they mark. Alright. Right, so I went to PJ State Balai and did a report. Alright, coming back here to collect our nut. We came and collect our nasi lemak. Alright, so we have 5 petrol cars followed us. Okay, we did a report. Alright, so these guys came and cross-troubled us, assaulted us, saying they are from Bukit and all that. Alright, and they're still here. Alright, and they're still here. Alright, WQD 9188 and VFD 6112. Alright, 6112. Okay, VFD 6112. Alright, and they're still here.
Go.
And they are not afraid of Bukit and all that. Alright? So these fellas are waiting here for us. They're waiting for us here. That means the police is involved. I went and did my report, and I told the police that this fellas have assaulted us. VFD 6112. Alright, KK, we came and have here. Alright? WDQD 9188. Alright, and they're still here. And I got a petrol car followed me some more. And the sergeant asked me to see him at 12 o'clock tomorrow. Alright, I'm assaulted. Okay? I'm assaulted. I came to get some food and some beers. Alright, because they're beaming us with electronic weapons. Phong hả? Phong phải còn nó oops rồi đi. Drink ah, buy the milk lah. What drink mah? Eh? 7 Up apa? So they know that we came section 14, yeah? Right? They came, why not the information? They know that we really came here to get in. They have this bogus focus here. Get in. And just after that, you got a petrol car ready for floor line. Right? Then after that, we got a petrol car followed by, and this is the petrol car. VFN 3752. So never ending the stocking job. Right? Straight data, you know, harassing. So all of these videos they're taking is not going to go up, and they're trying to put like, you know, so-called nothing is coincidence, right? They're mocking me now. What's happening now? They're mocking. So when they mock me, you get it first. BFB1329. Alright?
the police around. This is what we have to do. Hold on, hey. When this one, you take a long trip. So the navigator, what I'm doing is I'm taking a number plane. Well, why are you driving that? Okay, let's go and go down, eh? We have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? All the time. 5 minutes. Let me get there. Take up the gun. set a shop for it. This line the system will shut down after this session.
Bangga itu